Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I hope everything is well with you guys as it is with me. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Also consider hitting that like button, smash the thumbs up button, and consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Literally takes 1 second and helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, let's get right into today's workout. We started off the session to get the daily 100 out of the way. And we took our sweet time. We were not stressing it. We were still getting off sickness here. Still a little sick, not going to lie, but not so sick that we have to stay at home. But, the energy just wasn't there. And I took what I had for the day and, didn't try to rush in between sets. And that resulted in me doing just a good old 10 by 10. You might see a pattern here, last time period of training, there hasn't been a lot more than 10 by 10s, unfortunately, and the weighted pull-ups have taken a hit, and that is due to short-term things like illness and not recovering properly due to all of these factors. That is just within the last month, though. 1 month is just a little dip in the grand scheme of things, and we're sticking to the grind, sticking to working the discipline muscle and believing in training every day. That is what we're doing. So did the 10 by 10 though. I did it in about half an hour. Usually get it done in about 25 minutes without trying to push it, without taking my time, that sweet spot. But I did it in 30 minutes here, having a good time with the fellow cameraman here that's providing you with the tremendous angles that you're seeing right here. And I do want to, give a hats off to my form here though, using textbook form, going all the way down, just focusing on extending those elbows all the way down at the bottom of the repetition. So even though we did it in only, in 30 minutes, not very good time and, not really doing anything spectacular for the session, do pride yourself in the form that you're working with like I am today, right? But I am going to tell you, I'm really looking forward to getting in better health conditions and getting back to that shape where I was in 10 by 10 with 20 kilogram shape, clean, and getting above and beyond from that. We want to get back there, and we got to, be stronger than that, be way stronger than that. That is just, the sort of level that I hold myself to. And, a month of sort of bad training, but still being consistent, I'm still thankful for that. You can't forget that. And, I'm still being able to be consistent, just not being able to go as hard on my long-term goals and short-term goals for that matter. It's just me getting a pump basically for the last month. More than that. That's me being a little hard on myself, honestly. But that is sort of how it feels when you're just progressing. 1, 2 months in a row, 2 months in a row, and then you're having 1 month of just struggle when it comes to, the short-term perspective, right? But just as I said, you got to realize that that is the short term, and that is just a small dip when it comes to the big picture. Think of a stock market, graph, and think about how major crashes have looked like just a tiny little dip before everything goes up again in the long term. That is just how I'm seeing, my training in the last month, and that is what has happened. And there's been many factors for that to play in, and that's the reason it is the way it is. As I said, I'm also thankful that I'm able to train in a way so that I've basically been flat the whole month. I haven't gotten better, and I've gotten a little worse, but I haven't gotten, like I missed a whole month of training, like when you've been absent and just losing all the gains. That's just not the case. I've been greasing the groove. I've been training hard. I've been training. It's just that I've been kind of struggling with it, and that is due to all these factors. And I haven't been able to have these sessions that take me to the next step up. But as I said, 1 month is not a long time, and we're working on it. And I'm working here too, as well on my triceps. Tremendous weak point of mine. And today was kind of a push day, so I began with this movement right here because my friend here, the cameraman, was doing that as well. So he was like, let's do some close grip bench. And I never ever do this movement. I've done it once before, like I think it was last week, when I said I was trying something new there, and that's what it was. But I tried this, and I did 4 sets, and I did 8 repetitions of each set. And the first set I got 70 kilos on the bar, which was, in my opinion, very, very solid effort. Like, for my case, not having bench press in so long, and essentially just, getting that carryover that you get from dips, push-ups, little incline dumbbell presses you see here, but mostly bodyweight movements that I've been doing all summer. I haven't been in a gym. Incline dumbbell press is my favorite movement when it comes to not bodyweight exercises. So I would say the dips, followed by maybe push-ups or incline dumbbell press. It's for very different purposes, but I love the incline dumbbell press. It works on the symmetrical, on the symmetry, and it works on the balance, and it works on the upper chest, which is, I'm lacking it, and a lot of people who are lifting lack the upper chest area. It's way harder to develop, and there's a lot less people who have genetically gifted upper chest genetics, so you have to sort of work extra on it. Incline dumbbell press is a phenomenal way to do that and go about it, so I did that today. Didn't go really heavy though, as I said, coming off of sickness right here as well. And yeah, I'm just doing what I can. I'm not trying to complain too much. I know, as I said, in the long run, I'm sticking to my grind. I'm on my purpose. I'm, working accordingly every day, and I know that that will pay off. And try to not get too demonized by, the demons in the short term. You know what I mean, right? And so we're training, and we'll get right back up there. We're going to get to the 10 by 10 with 20 kilograms added clean and beyond. We're going to get there. Don't worry. And I did, after the incline dumbbell press, did 2 different triceps movements for the isolation. Those were 2 compound lifts that I did before that. Multi-joint exercises and working on some single joint exercises to get that triceps hypertrophy going, which is something that I'm lagging tremendously, as I've said here. The last, it's really the last month or two, probably 1 month, that I've been starting to isolate them, and it's working. It is working, but it's it's not a super fast process, but that's the way I gotta train my triceps if I want any kind of hypertrophy and strengthen them, to be honest, to make up for the asymmetrical aspect of my arms, my biceps, triceps, right? So we're working on that. I did the triceps extensions and the overhead rope triceps extension. So that felt good, and right after that, I went right into the cable chest flies and some dips as a finisher today. 4x12 with the dips, and that was a struggle after all that pushing volume. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really appreciate you for watching all the way through. If you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe as well. It literally takes 1 second and helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, I will see you in the next video.